Softing.
In this video, we are going to explain the different standards and calculation of loss budgets when performing a fiber optic certification test. Cable certification test is achieved through a series of tests in accordance with the standards. There are many standards in the industry, and the two main standardization bodies are the Telecommunication Industrial Association, or TIA, with the ANSI TIA 568 series standards, and the International Organization for Standardization, or ISO, with the ISO IEC 11801 and 14763 series standards. Both ANSI TIA and ISO IEC provide guidelines for cable transmission performance, connector performance, test requirements, test cord attenuations, and allowance calculations, but includes different requirements and supports for certain devices and applications. When performing a fiber optic cables test based on either of the standards, insertion loss test is done to compare with the calculated loss budget of the installation. Loss budget is calculated using the typical component losses for each part of the installation, such as the fiber, typically estimated at 3.5 decibels per kilometer for 850 nanometers wavelength light sources, 1.5 decibels per kilometer for 1300 nanometers wavelength light sources, 1 decibel per kilometer for both 1310 nanometers and 1550 nanometers wavelength light sources if inside plant, and 0.5 decibels per kilometer for both 1310 nanometers and 1550 nanometers wavelength light sources if outside plant. The number of splices, typically estimated at 0.3 decibels per splice, and the number of mated connectors, typically estimated at 0.75 decibels per pair. For example, to calculate the total loss of a 200 meters multimode fiber cable at 850 nanometers wavelength, the cable length will have a loss of 0.7 decibels, with one splice having a loss of 0.3 decibels, and two mated couplers having a combined loss of 1.5 decibels. The calculated total loss is 2.5 decibels. It is important to note that loss budget is an estimation of component loss values, and does not include any uncertainties of the measurement. If the measured loss exceeds the calculated loss by a significant amount, the system should be tested segment by segment to determine the cause of the high loss. These high losses are typically caused by poor splicing causing misalignments or incorrect polarities, poor field terminations causing air gaps, poor quality connectors with worn or damaged locking mechanisms, or damaged or contaminated end faces on the cable connector or equipment. Set reference is required before performing any measurements to ensure results are accurate. Set reference is the process of zeroing the loss of the reference cords that will be used during loss measurements. There are several methods to perform a set reference, and this will be further explained in the next video. Have a look at the other videos or visit our website to explore the other various features of Wire Expert. Thanks for watching.